He's Nick. I'm Matt. We're insufficient. Turn this off. I hate this.
Just for the record,
it is
Freebird or Stairway to Heaven? I can't tell.
Just for the record, you lost that battle like overwhelmingly.
There's only four people. There's only four people that I care about. Nobody said
Freebird. Not one.
Four members of a certain band would absolutely say Freebird.
If you ask them the question that this or that, they would have said Stairway to Heaven.
It's on.
Guaranteed.
I feel like that's the gateway question to get them on our show. Hey, how stupid is Insufficient? Well, they're going to ask you if you'd rather listen to Freebird or Stairway to Heaven. Mike Gordon is saying yes. John Fishman is also saying yes. Paige, he's going to look to the left and then to the right.
I hate that you wrote that.
And then he's going to say yes. And then Trey already said yes.
No, he didn't.
You know how I know? Because the original version of Phish, which wasn't Phish, had two guitarists so that they could fucking play Freebird. They didn't need two guitarists to play Stairway to Heaven.
Because Jimmy Page was so good, you don't need a second guitar player. You just need fucking Jimmy.
Okay.
Don't touch Jimmy.
I'm gonna hit the regular music because I feel like our vibe's off, but just for like a second.
All right, fine. Yeah. Nice. Thanks, man. That was good.
Woo,
that was great.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Dude, I'm doing great. I took too much heat last night from the fans of our show, and I had to exact a little revenge.
Wicked heat.
It was worth it.
So it was bad, bro.
It was worth it. I feel like my takes are hit or miss. Either everybody's on board or everybody's against it.
Everybody's on board.
There's no gray area.
A lot of people like you, Nick. It's all right. But you lost the Freebird thing.
It's all right.
100%.
I'll take the L.
However, we were right about the 2.0 being the unappreciated. Somebody did say 99 in 2000.
That's still 1.0.
Yeah, excuse me, 2.0. We said 2.0 was underrated.
Yeah, we said 2.0.
Yeah, but I don't think 99 and 2000 are underappreciated. I think those are some great fucking shows.
As a matter of fact,
people just say the 2.0 is underappreciated because it was the Oxy days, as they say. And I don't care what you say. Winter 2.0 was some of the best Phish you could ever get.
2003 is fire. Straight fire.
It's unreal. And then summer.
Unfortunately, it's followed by 2004.
Four summer shows. 4 summer shows are what made that fucking whole time worth it. You had the 2 shows at SPAC. And you had, 5 shows. 3 shows at Great Woods.
Those 3 Great Wood shows are good.
Outstanding. Outstanding. A lot of grab ass too. A lot of going behind the scenes on what the songs were about. We had our first ever
drum explainer
drum jam between drum jam.
So on Mondays we've decided, because you and I listen to Phish pretty much all weekend, and we don't get to talk about it like we do on our daily show, which is, by the way, number 10 now on Phish podcasts. We went from 0 to 10, and we stopped at 35 and then just shot up. Maybe it's 11.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Anyway, so on Mondays, we're doing some hot takes that we've had over the weekend. And one of the conversations that we've had about hot takes is Fishman. And, you being a drummer and me just loving the band Phish and watching them for all these years, you said something that resonated, which was Fishman lets the drumstick do the work. And then you sent me a bunch of clips of other drummers, and those guys, they're really using their arms, where you watch Fishman and he's getting really similar sounds, in my opinion, and it just looks like he's just effortlessly kind of waving himself over his drum kit. It's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, I mean, Fishman uses his arms like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but
he's he does this thing.
Well, yeah, he does. He gets it up there if he's riding the funk.
They're not using as much arm. That guy is not using as much arms as you think he is.
He looks like he's using a lot of arms.
He isn't.
That dude looks tired.
He's not. It's all in his wrists, dude.
Yeah.
All that is in his wrists, and he just moves his wrists with his arms. That's all he's doing. He's not using his arm. He's using his wrist to move around the drum.
He looked like caveman drummer.
Yeah, but think of it this way. He's doing this, and the stick is moving in his hand like this, because he's using the Muller technique, which is where you turn it this way and you use your fingers. And it bounces, and then you use your fingers. That's the technique he's using. If you want to get technical about it.
And now we know why Matt's such a hit with the ladies.
It's the Muller technique. It's the Muller technique.
Jesus. This is automatically getting the little E warning. I don't even have to put it up.
Hey, today is a great episode. Today is our first episode of reviewing one of
we don't even have a name for this segment. It's so fresh.
I don't want to butcher her name. Is it Eliza?
Eliza
Alishance. Kind enough, gracious enough to hook us up with some of the stuff, some of the shows that she's reviewing this weekend. Just so you know, tune in Friday through Sunday. Lisa's shows are Friday through Sunday. We've got a 9, a 3. So Friday is at 9, Saturday is at 3. Another Saturday is at 9 p.m. Sunday is at 3 p.m. and then another Sunday at 9 p.m. Tune in to her show on Phish Sirius XM Radio.
My guess is you guys already have Phish Sirius XM Radio on your playlist, but they do concerts every day, full concerts. It's usually her or Jonathan. She's a way cool vibe. Really nice that she shares with us what she's going to do over the weekend so that we can pick one and tell you about it. And because we're fucking biased dickweeds, we picked one that I went to.
Well, actually, I picked it, and then you're like, I was at that show.
That's exactly how it went down.
Yeah, so don't hate on yourself so much.
All right.
So today we're going to do one of the shows that Eliza picked out, which is her Friday show at 9 p.m. For 8/17/1996. This one is Plattsburgh Air Force Base. And what is this? What's this? What festival is this thing?
Don't hit me with the name of the festival. Clifford Ball?
Yes, good boy.
Okay.
Not the Great Ones.
I
was
get
like 2 years later.
The Lemon Wheel. They're all the same. In the beginning, they're all the same.
In the beginning.
In the beginning. Okay, by the way, what the fuck? Is she going to play all 3 sets, or is she only going to do 2?
No, she's
because
just doing,
one set
she's
took
just
place
doing this
in the daytime.
People sleep?
People sleep in the daytime.
Yeah, if they want to.
If they want to. Oh my God.
I have to keep going.
Yeah.
No, this is just this one set.
Okay.
Which I think it was a really good choice. I like that.
Wait,
they chose
8/17?
8/17/1996. It's 3 sets, but they're going to do all 3.
By the way, if you're a Phish fan like me, you're going to be pissed at the end of this fucking show.
Oh, yes, they are.
And by the way, after I ask a certain question about Freebird or Stairway, my follow-up question is why, and he's going to know that I'm referring to something that you'll know about very soon.
Shh. Grab ass.
Yes.
Literally, set 1, grab ass. Old home place.
I thought you were talking to me. By the way, it's Friday. This is my Friday shirt. Okay, see this shirt? It's Friday.
That's a classic Nick shirt.
This is great.
That red one is classic Nick.
Actually, this is a remake. The original was by some designer. This was Walmart, $12. Paige, call me. I got one for you.
All right, so set 1, old home place. You can get, I think, this whole first set on YouTube if you want.
I think you can get the whole show.
You might be able to get most of
but
the
keep
show.
going. Yeah.
All right, old home place. I love it.
Actually, for a grab ass song, I love it.
This is daytime shit right now.
This is
what is it? I don't even know what time it was, but it was
sunny.
It's sunny in Philadelphia right now.
I would say 1 o'clock sounds right. And this is the craziest part. I chased Punch You in the Eye until like 2013, but apparently I saw it.
I saw it right here.
Right here.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Punch You in the Eye.
Great.
Yeah, great punch you in the eye. I mean, dude, this whole show is so spot on and so well played. And you sort of see the transition out of 95 into 97 with this specific show.
I'd agree with that statement. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Reba, dude. I know. Chef's kiss.
Oh my God.
So good. This Reba is just, everything's played so well.
Yeah.
And so crisp. And I love the sound that everybody has at this show. I love the sound of the drums. I love the sound of Mike's bass. The whole thing. It's just great. Cars, trucks, and buses. I mean, killer way to follow up a Reba. Get a little page grab ass in there.
Oh,
right?
You got to. Speaking of grab ass, I don't know if this is the time, but at some point, there's like people bouncing on trampolines.
No, you're jumping ahead.
I'm jumping it. Okay. I didn't remember when it was.
Christ.
It doesn't say in my notes.
Yeah, I know where it is. Where it is.
Jesus.
Lizards. Woo!
Okay, so the next 3 songs completely stand out in set 1.
Yeah.
Vivid memories of just beautiful playing. You already touched on it. The sound, I don't know why it was so great, but it was so great.
So good. Really, I don't know what it is. There's a crispness to everybody's sound.
It's got a Grinchy fucking vibe.
Well, that's because he's wearing the Grinch t-shirt.
I know.
Sample in a jar. Blazing.
This might. If there's anybody out there that wants the best sample in a jar, just play this one.
So I think some of the best versions of some of these songs are in here.
I agree. The
Taste.
David Bowie from the day before. Ooh.
Oh my God. Taste
for free.
Okay, so fee. Like a little fee. Obviously, Trey comes out through the megaphone on this one. Maze blazing. First set Maze, man. That's how you know this show is cranking. Ending with a Susie G. And as we know, Susie G was played, 65 times?
As for the set closer.
Set closer.
Yeah. Way to use stats, buddy.
I don't fuck around when we come to the show.
This is true.
Yeah. Set 2. What time did they come on set 2? Do you know?
It was late.
It was late? So they had more than a 15-minute break?
Oh, yeah. It was like hours.
What? So they came on and played one set and then took hours breaks? An hour?
That's what I feel like. But then again, the fireworks.
That can't be.
It was summertime, so the sunset's late.
But it was late.
The fireworks were, it was still bright out.
They didn't do fireworks this night, but that's okay.
No, with the plane. I thought the plane was shooting fireworks.
Yeah, bro, that was the great went.
Okay.
You gotta figure this out. I'm gonna put you in a home. I'm gonna put you in a home.
It's been like 40 fucking years, man.
All right, take it easy.
Jesus.
No, the fireworks were Harry Hood, and that was the last night. So take it easy. Set 2 opening with the curtain without the width.
Thank God.
That's how you want it. That's
how
Nick wants it.
I don't get out of here with the width.
Yeah.
The width is Trey playing chords and the band backing him up. It's cool once.
Runaway Jim.
Let's go. I count that as the official opener of set 2.
Okay.
All right.
Somebody
called me.
It's ice. It's ice.
This is my top 5 favorite song of all time. Maybe not this version, but in general, I can always go for It's Ice.
It's a good version. I'm not saying it's their best.
It's ice cream.
This is where it gets. That's why they did it, because next they have Brother, and guess who fucking comes out?
Oh, you already know.
Ben and Jerry.
I love it.
They come out.
That CEO hasn't been replaced. Unilever, do the right thing.
Do the right thing. Put in Trey.
Do the right thing.
Or Fishman.
Dude, Fishman as the CEO of Ben and Jerry's. I'm
love
here
that.
for whatever that is.
I'm down with that. Ben and Jerry's come out and awkwardly sing,
"Brother."
Somebody get in the tub with your brother, and then they run off stage, which I love.
Of all the Phish songs, the only one I can't have like a good meditative listen to is "Brother." I don't know if it's because I need to dance or what it is, or I want to sing along, but Brother comes on and you are in the Brother for real.
Fluffhead.
God. As a spoiled rotten Phish fan, which
I could do without.
must be,
I could do without.
I like Fluff follows me around. I've seen so many Fluff heads.
Yeah. It's not my favorite song.
Trey sees me in the audience and he goes, "Oh, Nick's here. Play Fluffhead."
Play Fluffhead. This guy's a fucking asshole. If you see, he had a really nice Hawaiian shirt. He lost it by a designer, and then he went to Walmart and picked up another one.
No, I have the other one.
And then Paige jumps in. He's like, "Dude, I do the same thing. Fuck you."
Dude, on next Friday, I'm wearing both at the same time.
Please do. Please do. But wear one of them frontwards and the other one backwards.
No, I'm going to wear one as pants.
Oh, perfect. It's better than not wearing any pants.
Shh.
Run like an antelope.
Yes.
This was a good one.
It was highlighted the set too for me.
This is where they had a lady come out, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and she's twisting around on a rope for this.
I feel like that was a New Year's show.
She's got a rope around her neck. She's twisting it around. She's doing crazy shit on a rope, basically.
Somebody's definitely jumping in the tub with my brother. Yes, the female acrobat was during Antelope.
Golgi apparatus.
Great. And so you think set 2's over. If you're in the audience and you get a Golgi this late in the set, you're like, oh man, set's over. You're bummed.
Nope.
But you're not bummed for too long.
Nope. This is Creamy Jeans for Nick.
Oh
ending set 2 with Slave to the Traffic Light.
Yeah. And I don't know what
played
jam
54
chart,
times.
I don't know what jam chart means, but this is a jam chart version.
Is that what they said?
You can tell because it's purple.
Because it's top. It's top tier.
Yeah, but who decided it was top tier? Not me. I didn't vote.
Nope, I didn't vote.
You and I should get a vote.
We should get a vote that counts at least as 5 votes.
We should start a podcast about Phish.
That's a good idea. Why the fuck haven't we been doing that?
Dude, fuck, man.
So
We've been wasting our time talking about this band Goose for too long.
Awful. Set 3. What time did they come back? Was that a 15-minute, though?
I feel like it was shorter than hours. It was shorter than the gap between 1 and 2.
Okay.
But the whole thing is weird because it was bright out when Trey walked off the stage at the end of the show.
No, it wasn't. It was dark as fuck.
Really?
Go watch the show again on YouTube.
Right. Dude, I have so many PTSD. Keep going. Jesus.
Set 3 opener, Wilson.
Yes.
You know what? Set 3 with Wilson, I'll take that. Yep. Then Frankenstein.
They own this song.
They actually kind of do.
It's their song. As a matter of fact, by the way, maybe next week on one of our segments, we could talk about who, if Phish finally makes it into the Rock Hall, which it seems like they will, who should induct them. And I think that
if it's Goose, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
Oh my God, that would be so bad. No, it has to be a contemporary, right? So that dude, Anthony Kiedis, am I saying that correctly? He's the same age as Trey. Did you know that? That's weird.
Lead singer for Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yes, they're both 61.
Trey's 60. He literally just turned 60.
Okay, they're the same age.
Son of a Mule.
Snooze.
Paige and Phish Mule Duel.
I mean, you got to.
Mule Duel.
Yeah.
Tweezer. Okay, so this is where shit gets nuts. This Tweezer is really good, and this is where the guys come out on the trampoline.
Well, okay, but you totally glossed over it. You and I talked about how Fishman never does drum solos. During this Son of a Mule, it's not Paige versus Trey, it's Paige versus Phish, and Phish does a fucking drum solo.
He kind of does.
No, he totally does. For
he does.
Fucking ever.
He does.
And it's one of the few times, and you and I have joked that he does less drum solos than Ringo, and Ringo did 2.
I don't even know if he ever did one.
He did one.
Did he?
Yeah, he did one at the beginning of one of the songs. It's great. I mean, it's Ringo.
No.
Bourbon Festival Ringo with Phish,
Trey.
Please.
Yeah, with Phish.
With Phish.
Yeah, with
That'd
Trey.
Be fucking sweet.
Speaking of that, Day in the Life.
You said Tweezer?
I did. We talked about Tweezer. They came out. They jumped.
It. I would love it if he came out and played Day in the Life with them.
Got up.
God.
Got out of bed. Dude, dragged the comb across my head.
All the way along. And I'm putting money that Paul McCartney will be here. And you could get a Paul and a Ringo with Phish.
You think
There's
so?
a possibility. Yeah.
That would be
Absolutely.
insane.
That would be the most insane thing ever.
That'd be insane. And then they play a Beatles song?
Well, it would be Day in the Life.
Rocky
and Trey
Raccoon?
would love it.
Rocky
because
Raccoon?
No. It would be, or like maybe While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Probably not.
He does that all the time. He literally
does
just
it all
did
the
that.
Yeah.
Possum, just when you think the set's going to end, though.
You do.
It doesn't.
It didn't.
I love that they put the Tweezer reprise to end. It's like only 2 songs in between. The original
Same
Tweezer.
Same set reprise.
Love
baby.
it. And ending, encore, Harpua. Now, let's talk about this Harpua.
I should just hit the stop button on our podcast now. And it would be the same fucking thing. There would be no closure. How do you walk off without talking about a dog in a station with a bad reputation?
There was no story.
They're in the middle of playing this, and he just walks out. He puts his guitar down.
Didn't he? He finished it later.
Years later.
No,
it's bullshit. And I don't know if he forgot. Like, I don't know I don't understand. I need to know. And maybe somebody out there knows. But why did you stop playing Harpua? Harpua is like one of the most beautiful things ever. And when we watched this show, maybe not together, but at the same time, because they did this for dinner and a movie, and he just fucking bounces.
Yeah. So they did that on purpose.
Why?
Because they're Phish. That's what they do. They fuck with people. Before the second set, by the way, Trey paid tribute to Aaron Stein of Syracuse, who was front row center for every show of that tour.
Shout out. Dude, as like amped up and as excited as I was, every time I remember
they completed Harpua and
like the lemon wheel.
No, Great Went,
whatever. It breaks my heart.
4.6 rating on this bitch.
Is that high?
Out of 5? That's pretty high.
Eliza, you've passed Jonathan as my favorite person on Phish Radio. Even though there's only 3 of you.
Thank you,
You are number 1. Everybody out there, listen to her show.
Please.
And listen to our show.
Friday through Sunday.
We didn't do Big Money Friday. Do you want to do one?
No, we don't have to do Big Money Friday.
He's Matt, I'm Nick. We are insufficient. Oh, it did start.
Thank you. Hey, how are you? I know, Friday.
No, man, I'm still bummed about that fucking Harpua. How many years has it been?
That's ridiculous. You're still bummed?
It's 29. Dude, it's like right here in my soul.
Trey's like, get over it.
I was waiting for them to come back out. I'm like, oh, they're coming back out.
They did the same thing with Iculus at New Year's, and Trey was like bothered by it. He was like, all right, assholes, here's Iculus.
Well, no, people were mad he didn't play it when he played Gamehenge.
But then they did play it.
Yeah, then he came out and he played it the next year.
Yeah.
Different than playing it and then stopping in the middle of it.
I love that. I love that.
I didn't. It was such
were you tripping and then you were like, oh, man.
I was like, on day 3, totally sober.
Were you?
Yeah, because day 2, when the dude next to us fucking got carted off in an ambulance, was like, wow. And also, I only like smoked pot back then, so whatever.
That must have scared the shit out of you.
Why, Trey? Was it Trey's call?
It's Trey's butthole.